The creators of Claude just pulled the emergency brake on the entire AI industry. You are building your future on a foundation that experts now call unstable. The real reason for this pause reveals a terrifying gap in control. Most people think AI progress is a straight line up. They see a new feature and assume everything is under control. But Anthropic, one of the most powerful labs on Earth, is sounding the alarm. They are calling for a global pause because the speed of development has officially outpaced our ability to secure the systems. It is not about a chatbot hallucinating a fake lawyer. It is about catastrophic risks that could leak into the real world. We are sprinting toward a cliff while arguing about the color of the car. But the danger is not just a glitch in the code. The core problem is something called the alignment gap. Alignment is the process of ensuring an AI's goals match human values. The problem is that as models get smarter, they develop emergent properties. These are abilities the creators did not program and cannot predict. When a model is a billion times faster than a human, a small misalignment in its goal becomes a weapon. We are essentially building a god and hoping it likes us. If the reward function is slightly off, the AI will optimize for the wrong thing with terrifying efficiency. And this gap is widening faster than we can measure it. Anthropic tried to solve this with constitutional AI. Instead of just training on human feedback, they gave the AI a written constitution to follow. It is a set of principles that acts as a digital conscience. But even this sophisticated layer is struggling as models move toward autonomous agency. Imagine an AI that can browse the web, move money, and write its own code without a human clicking enter. Once the AI can manipulate its own environment, the constitution becomes a suggestion, not a rule. That is when the risk shifts from software to survival. You cannot afford to bet your entire business on one lab. Most entrepreneurs are tying their entire workflow to a single API, which is a massive single point of failure. If a global pause is enacted, or if a major lab is forced to shut down a model for safety reasons, your revenue vanishes overnight. You must build AI-agnostic systems. This means using orchestration layers that can swap models in seconds. Focus on human-in-the-loop systems where the AI proposes and the human disposes. Because the real shockwave hits the economy first. The biggest tragedy here is the AI arms race. We are in a classic prisoner's dilemma. Anthropic wants to pause, but if they do and a competitor does not, they lose the lead. If the United States pauses but other global powers do not, it becomes a national security crisis. This pressure forces labs to cut corners on safety to hit a release date. We are trading long-term existential safety for short-term market cap. It is a gamble where the stakes are the entire species. Which leads us to the tipping point of 2026. By 2026, the era of unchecked growth will be over. We will see a hard pivot towards specialized, smaller, and provably safe models. The Wild West of general AI will be replaced by heavy government regulation and mandatory safety audits. The companies that survive will not be the ones with the biggest models, but the ones with the most transparent ones. We are moving from the age of capability to the age of reliability. The window to build your infrastructure before these regulations lock the doors is closing fast. The winners will be those who saw this coming. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay ahead of the next AI show.